Breaker 19. This is Soggy Boy. Do you read me? Breaker, I read you, Soggy Boy. This is Foxy Rabbit coming in over the airwaves. Breaker 19. This is Kid Wonder reporting in. Over and out.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the third episode of Breaker 19, the comedy podcast founded by four fraternity brothers who have decided to subject the internet to the nonsense running through our heads while mocking each other relentlessly in the process. We're not really sure why you're here, or honestly, how the fuck you found us, but goddamn, we're glad you're here. Remember, anything we say in the following episode shouldn't be taken too seriously because it... Stop giggling. It shouldn't be taken too seriously because at the end of the day, we're more than likely recording this in our boxers. I'm Kid Wonder, better known as Zach.
I'm Soggy Boy, better known as Josh.
I'm Foxy Rabbit, better known as Drew.
And I'm Papa Bear, better known as Conor.
And this is Breaker 19. All right.
And man, my farts stink.
Good Lord. That's not on the script! Anyways. We actually had to take a little bit of a break in recording due to some life changes. Our very own Foxy Rabbit has actually moved up to Louisville, which is my stomping grounds currently. So now we have two guys in St. Louis, two guys in Louisville. But we're going to be
Josh
back
and I are also having a kid.
Say that again?
Said Josh and I are also having a kid.
Yes. Josh and Drew are having a boy baby. A boy baby made by boys. But you guys should expect us to be back to our weekly upload schedule. Again, we're all humans and we all have jobs. Some of us have 15. So we're trying to make it work. Last episode, we found out that Zach has intentionally shit his pants within eyesight of a restroom.
Did you
and we also
use
found out
third person?
We also found out that Bear has no idea how computers work. This week we're excited. This week we're excited about debut our new section called the Love Doctors. But we've got a lot of cool stuff. We got a lot of other cool stuff for you all as well. So please stick around. And if you make it to the end of the episode, you're owed a PP touch from the entire cast and crew.
Redeemable by mail.
Redeemable by mail. Yes. Josh, you want to get us started off with the blanks of the week?
Yeah. So for Blanks of the Week, the first one I have is Sad Boy. And that is David Backus, the former Blues captain.
Oh.
So he was on the Blues for 10 years, 5 years as a captain, and never got... he got pretty close in 2016 to the Stanley Cup, but didn't quite make it. Then last season, he went to the Boston Bruins, and now he's playing against his old team for the Stanley Cup.
So the Stanley Cup is like the penultimate trophy in hockey, right?
It's the greatest trophy in the world.
It's like the Masters Cup for golf.
Yeah.
Or like a PDGA championship.
We really don't need to give an explanation of what the Stanley Cup is.
You fucking do, because I don't know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Oh, Zach.
Bullshit, Zach. You're not that
Here's
dumb.
the thing.
You're dumb. You're not that dumb.
I don't know much about hockey, but I do know this David Backus guy is a fucking loser.
He's a very sad boy.
Yeah. Wait.
He's a very sad boy.
Are we mocking him or we feel bad for him?
We feel bad for it because
he's a poor fucking loser. There we go.
He's waited 12 years to get to the Stanley Cups, and he finally does. But he wanted to do it with the Blues, and now to get to the Stanley Cup, he has to beat the Blues, who has never had a Stanley Cup.
Top 10 anime storylines of 2019.
Yeah. So it's kind of sad how it worked out there because St. Louis really does love David Backus still. He's definitely still beloved here. So I just thought it was kind of interesting how it worked out.
How do you think that'll play out? How do you think that dynamic will play out when the Boston Bears play the Blues? What?
They play on tricycles.
That's accurate.
Yeah.
Are they not the?
They are the Boston
Bruins.
Bears.
Okay.
I think either way, the Blues and David Backus will show a lot of respect to each other.
Okay.
I love how we're asking the dude who lives in fucking Illinois and not the hockey prodigy. The one person who knows the most about hockey on here.
Okay, Bear, what's your take on it?
Oh, I don't think Backus is a sad boy. I don't think he could be any happier. He's got an opportunity to win the cup himself, and if he doesn't, his former team can win it.
Yeah, I love when my exes win Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
It's not your ex. It's your ex who you really still care about, Drew.
That's even worse.
Yeah, that one.
This isn't the
That's worse. If my ex I'm not really over is happier than me, no,
No,
sir.
absolutely not.
No, thank you. Here's the thing. I want my ex to be happy, just not as happy as me. Is kind
Yes. That's the goal of any relationship.
Yes.
And if you break up, you have to be happy than the other.
How good would you feel, Zach, if you did better than her?
I feel elated. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Then there you
Yeah.
go. That's what David Backus would feel if the Blues lose. He's going to feel even better then. So you can't play both sides and try to tell me that he's going to be upset if the Blues win it and super, super upset if
Are you
the
serious,
Blues don't
bro?
win. You know, like he's going to be really happy if he wins it, and it might be pissed if he fucking loses it, right? You know, I mean, shit, it is what it is.
Do you think he'll go Bacchus to the Blues?
Ooh.
Oh.
I wish Ryan Reeves would, on a real note.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
also
ain't
very
that the
good.
truth.
He's also a very good player of hockey.
He sure is.
Yeah.
Good one, Zach.
I'm trying here, boys. I'm trying.
All right, take us away somewhere else.
All
I
right,
can't talk
so,
hockey with you.
So the unluckiest family of the week is my blank of the week, and this is a real sad story here. This is a similarly sad story, but it's fucking insane. It's a wild ride. So the headline is: daughter accidentally gives her father herpes by using his razor to shave her privates. Ends up destroying her entire family over it.
I bet. Did the mom find out? And she's like, "Where'd you get herpes from?"
No,
and then
it's
she found out that daughter had herpes.
This is even worse. So I did some digging into this, and it's originally a Reddit thread on a popular subreddit called "Today I Fucked Up," and it's just of people. If you're not familiar with it, it's people sharing stories about honestly how they fucked up. And this young woman, I think last week, shared this story. So the story starts with she is from a super religious, super conservative family where sex has always been extremely taboo for her. She graduates high school. Excuse me. She goes off to college, and she starts to experiment. In one of her experimentations, she ends up getting fucking herpes. Just from a random college hookup. And anyway,
I wonder if he pissed on her.
That actually gets rid of herpes. Yeah.
Is that why you did it?
Oh god. Oh shit. Well, it wasn't my prime reason, but I don't have herpes.
I swear, I was just looking out for your health.
Well, she finds out that she has herpes. She goes and she gets medication. So apparently, it's not really technical. She has a low chance of transmission, or so she thought. Well, on break from school, once she comes home and she's going out to a party, and there's this boy she likes at the party. So before she gets to the party, she's going to shave the bush. Well, she doesn't have her razor with her. So what she does, she grabs one of her father's disposable razors to hack away at the bush. Well, when she does it, she is shaving her privates with her father's disposable razor, and accidentally nicks her crotch and doesn't really think anything of it. Washes the razor off, puts it back in the shower, leaves and goes to the party. She doesn't really think about it 2 weeks, but then 2 weeks later, her mother calls her in hysterics saying that she is moving back to her home country because her father's cheating on her. Not only did her father cheat on her, her father caught herpes and gave it to the mother.
Oh my god.
So what happened is this girl used her father's razor, gave her father herpes. Her father gave her mother herpes, and her mother divorced her father and moved back to her home country because she thought her father was cheating.
Sounds about right.
Left field question: where's her home country?
I don't know. She doesn't share. She doesn't share that. Yeah, she didn't share that.
What's her name? Can we get?
No,
it's
it's anonymous. I think, judging from the way it was written, judging from the language and just the way things were verbalized, I would say like Eastern European. But she is super religious. So yeah, man. And the thing is, the reason the question is posted is she's not sure whether or not to tell her parents that it was her, because then her parents will find out that she had been having sex.
Oh, and that's so much worse than your parents getting divorced and your mom being sent back to Europe.
Yeah. Ooh.
Well, she had to be at least 21. She's out of college, right?
Well, no, she's still in college. Yeah, she's
okay.
over 18. She's at least over 18.
But younger than probably 24.
Probably, I would assume younger than 24. Yeah. already has herpes, gave it to her father, and gave it to her mother, and got her mother sent back to Europe. So
I don't know. When I gave my mom herpes, I'm just
yeah, my mom didn't react that fucking bad. Good God. Yeah, but that is the unluckiest thing I've seen online all week, and that just goes to show you that positive sexual education will keep your daughter from giving you herpes.
Yeah, I never understood that. Like, I get you don't want your kids to have sex because you're religious. That's fine. I understand. But, like, you're kind of putting a big crutch on them if you don't give them any kind of sexual education.
Yeah, why do you think? I mean, the people that do get pregnant really early are kids who have just have poor sexual education, just don't really understand the entire context of it. I mean,
Well, here, let us give you our sexual education. Don't be a dummy. Come on her tummy.
no, that's awful. Oh God,
Oh, whoa!
what is that?
Bear.
My bad.
This is supposed to be a high budget
Bear,
podcast.
I need to go get another beer.
Bear literally just zerged out on the podcast, but yeah. So no, and let's not teach kids to nut on the tummy. Why don't you just wear a just do that? Just wear a condom. No kids are not born by wearing. Kids can be.
Don't be silly.
Just don't have
There we
sex.
go. Yeah, don't have sex or you will die.
Bro, on a real note though, like I grew up in Utah, and they did not have sex ed there until you got like into high school. So like that's why people are getting pregnant super young and shit like that, and that's why you get like the fucking like John and Kate plus 8 and all those usually
Yes.
filmed in Utah because they're just no like just keep having kids. That's just how it
Well, I
works.
mean,
There's no sexual education. or
Poor
anything like
sexual
that.
education combined with the Mormon faith of just like popping as many out as you can, it becomes like a competitive sport
It really does.
at a certain level. Like, I wonder if women brag about how many kids they have, like when
Dude,
they're in
it's
their mommy
seriously-
groups.
It is. They're fucking bingo, not bingo. Oh shit, I can't remember the name of it. But they play Jenga maybe.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh, what?
Oh, what's that
Jenga?
game that all old ladies?
Bridge?
No, it's like a card game.
Bridge.
Bridge. It has to be bridge. They have bridge.
It is
groups.
bridge. That's what it is.
They have bridge group. And
Bear,
they
are you
come over.
making love to a robot?
Hey, this is a good time to bring in our sponsor, Bud Light ASMR.
Oh my god. Run upstairs
This
to get
is-
a beer. And my mom's screaming at me. You still podcasting down there?
Oh God.
Man, what a great start to our podcast.
It's still
Oh, it's
podcasted.
great. It's great.
Okay.
High budget.
Yeah, I don't know
What
why
a
she's
mess.
from Boston, Zach. I know that's what you meant.
Next week, special guest, Bear's apparently Boston mother.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Mother from Boston.
You kids want some Oreos? You still podcasting down there?
You kids are podcasting all the time these days. That was closer to like Jewish Italian though. That was like
Yeah,
that was
when she walks in on me at 3 a.m. masturbating, I say, "Get out! I'm podcasting."
Yeah.
Don't tell her you're podcasting with all your friends because it gets weirder. It gets weirder that you're on the mic with several other people while you do it.
I hope you introduce us as your podcast buddies next time we come over. She gives us a weird look.
Oh fuck! I can't meet Bear's mom. Like, oh, how do you know Bear? We podcast together. Oh, fucking perv.
Right. You gotta use the 6 previous years that we've known each other for.
Okay, all right, guys.
Oh, we
All
just
right,
just now started podcasting too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
I have a question for you. It's our philosophy question. And so the question is, all 4 of us are stuck on a raft in the middle of the ocean. Who gets eaten first?
That's dumb as fuck.
I know for a fact it is neither Bear or I.
Yeah,
You guys are the
see that.
fattest. Are you serious?
No. Here's the
You
thing.
don't want fatty meat, bro. You want lean.
Here's the thing. Bear and I think, are more persuasive than both.
That's for sure.
I think it comes
Yeah,
down.
I'll give you that.
I think it. For some reason, you'd been like just seating so quickly. Like, yeah,
Dude,
no,
I'm
you're
sure.
right.
I'm sure you guys could convince me to eat myself.
I'd be like, dude, auto cannibalism literally will keep you alive way longer. Like, the less body mass you have, the less food you need to support it. Huh?
I knew this guy named Matt who literally survived in the ocean with just no arms, no legs, just a torso.
Back to the question for real. I think it's Drew.
I think we eat Drew first.
Yeah.
I agree.
Oh,
I think
Really?
Drew is
Yes.
out of the four of us.
Okay.
I think Drew is the
I think
biggest
Drew
bitch.
does go first. I don't
Mhm.
think it's necessarily because of a bitch. I just think it's how persuasive we are to each other. I do think Drew goes first.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not the weakest link, but what part of you or what part of me would you guys eat first? I gotta know.
Ooh, for
Who's
sure that
Cheeks.
that thigh. Yeah.
Not butt cheeks,
yeah.
face cheeks. The cheeks in the face.
Cheeks.
Yeah, dude, the cheeks are the best part.
Well, I'm glad someone's eating that, and me and Josh are each chowing down on a leg. And
There's
you
too much.
eat the
There's too much
cheeks.
muscle. There's not enough fat content within the muscle. That's what I'm saying. The cheeks are like if I
Do you
like.
think? Do you
like-
think you could eat raw human
No,
meat?
no,
I think it'd be harder. I think it'd be much easier to convince Drew we need to eat him than it would be to eat him.
Yes!
Like you
We-
convinced him
we
like
would kill
hours
Drew.
ago that he's like, all right, yeah, that's fine, go ahead and eat me, and we're just like,
Fuck.
all right, where do we start? I'm
We
just
killed-
gonna
we
take
killed
a little
Drew.
nibble
Like-
here.
I think my willingness would make it so hard. Like if
Dude,
I
just
decide
do
to make
it,
you guys
just do
fight
it.
me,
Fuck.
like
Be
you
more
gotta be
like,
angry,
fight
just
more,
fucking
I guess.
you know.
Like we kill Drew and we start to get to eat him. Like this shit sucks. Like
Right. Drew was a bad
and
choice.
we kind of miss Drew.
Well, that you're thinking that we're starting on the cheeks still, which we should start from the legs and go up because maybe if we don't like the tenderness of
Yeah, we can
the
keep-
Drew
yeah.
steaks, we can keep the rest of the Drew.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I wonder if
so
we keep
are
him
you
alive, like if we
Josh
just eat a leg, is he still nice to us? Like, is he still like a decent dude, or is he like shitty with us? Like, fuck you. No, you tried
It's
to.
up
eat
to
me.
him.
Yeah.
No, but he's.
No,
I think
I-
we could make him give himself up. Be like, listen, Drew, we're all
Hey,
gonna
I'm over
die if
18,
you don't
it's
let
all
us
cool.
eat you. And I think Drew would be like, all right, man, I'm willing to sacrifice for the team. You know.
and then it'd come around to it, and like nobody else would sacrifice. I'm just sitting here without a fucking leg. Like, come on, guys, we're all about to die.
All right, Drew, change of plan. You give us your other leg.
And then after about 8 hours of being in the water, we realize that the acid is starting to come down a bit, and we're just in a swimming pool. We're just swimming in the swimming pool.
We're just in Bear's basement telling his mother we're podcasting.
Oh yeah.
Drew, okay,
Uh.
so do you eat part of yourself? Like, if you're hungry and we've already got your leg off, do you munch on like Drew jerky?
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's like
what ocean are we
fattening
in?
up an animal with the same animal.
Oh wow. Like we're feeding a chicken its own eggs.
I need
Yeah.
to know what ocean we're in to really determine.
Oh, you know what? The
lot, yeah.
terrifying. Well, no, it is important. The most terrifying one, in my opinion, is the Pacific
Yeah.
for sure,
Oh,
with
yeah.
the USS Indianapolis and all that shit.
Wait, so
Mhm.
so the way you phrase that, it sounds like you're worried about the battleships.
I'm fucking terrified of the ocean,
Yeah, as I'm absolutely terrified of the ocean.
dude. To be honest, I don't know if we could eat Drew first because I know for a fact I would be the first one going crazy.
You think so?
Yes, 100%. And if you talk about the size of the little raft we're on, I'm
Oh,
kicking you motherfuckers off just to get stability on that fucking little piece of
Dude,
floating material.
It turns into like a
God.
sumo wrestler ring, bro.
Dude,
We're just
seriously.
king of the hill, dude.
I would kill all of you in a heartbeat.
We look over. We've been out there 30 minutes. Bear's already drinking his own urine. And Bear is drinking his own union and streaking his own feces across his face.
Have you seen that Bear Grylls when he goes out with Will Ferrell and Will Ferrell eats the fucking Twinkie in the first 2 minutes of the show?
No, I don't
You
believe
have
it.
got to check it out. It is hilarious. And he starts drinking his piss as soon as they land from the helicopter that drops them off.
So maybe we all turn on Bear and eat him first because he starts to sputter Bible verses and he starts to drink his own urine and sputter Bible verses.
It wouldn't be that kind of crazy. It'd just be like, I need to be the one on the raft the whole time.
Oh,
Like someone's waiting water and someone's on the raft. I'm gonna be on the raft.
Bear, it's your turn to wade in the water. Like, you stay in the water or I
Nope.
fucking murder you.
Yeah, I would just kick you right in the face and be like, we don't have to worry about him anymore.
What do you mean? I'm still down here. Shh.
I think it just very quickly turned to survival of the fittest, and none of us would be friends anymore.
Because none of us are fit either.
No,
Josh and
Yeah.
Josh and I couldn't even start our own Minecraft world. There's no way kids could play Minecraft together.
I'd also like to imagine, like, if it is me, Josh, and Zach eating Drew, like we're on like the last like bit of arm or leg or something, and a rescue team like shows up. It's like, you guys have been missing for 42 minutes.
Slowly just slide his boneless
Already.
his carcass over the side. Like, I can't believe you found the three of us. Just the three of us have been lost for hours.
Drew defended us from a shark. He was so admirable, and then they did like a diagnostic test on us and find out that there's a bunch of human flesh in all of our stomachs.
We were. Oh shit. Okay, so
Alright.
That's great.
Drew dies first. Here's my order. Drew dies first. If we're still out there, Josh dies second. I'm pretty sure I die third. I don't think Bear eats me. I think Bear just pushes me in the ocean.
I think you're on
Yeah,
top
you're
of
pretty
all of that.
lean.
And
Yes.
I think Bear is either rescued or succumbs to the elements from drinking too much seawater.
I think here's what I think. I think he starts drinking the seawater and like starts tripping. He's like, dude, I gotta get more of this. And then he just keeps drinking the seawater. Like, I heard that shit fucked with your brain.
Yeah, I mean, it's all salt. I mean, it's just
Honestly,
like,
I think Bear dies first.
no.
No
I-
way I'm
no.
dying.
Because,
I guarantee
listen,
I'm not dying
no.
for
listen.
I do not think I do not think that. I think Bear enjoys
Well,
his life
here,
more
let me
than
give you
we
my
enjoy
reason
our
why.
lives.
Let me give you a reason why. Because I think Bear, like you said, he's gonna be a huge dick and just like try to take over the raft. And so the three of us are just gonna let him do that, right?
Try and convince Andrew to help us kill Bear.
Easy peasy.
No.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
I don't-
It's pretty easy.
I
You
don't
would
know.
never take my life.
I don't know. That's the thing. It's like
You
the
just
thing.
said you'd take mine.
So? It doesn't mean that's the way.
Yeah.
yeah, I'd just be like, I'm like,
So I think.
well, how do we
I
even
think
conspire on a raft in the middle of an ocean to kill Bear without Bear hearing?
rock
like,
paper
we're-
scissors?
like,
We'll just do
we're
rock
like,
paper scissors, right?
Bear, you stay in that corner. We're gonna go over to this corner.
That'd be the worst game of telephone ever.
Bear's already paranoid. He's like, we're like, oh, we're gonna fucking murder Bear, and Bear's like, I can fucking hear you, my
Well, here's
dude.
the thing. Bear's gonna try and fight all of us, right? Like
We're all
if
so
Bear goes
dehydrated
crazy.
that even I'm in on it. Like 20 minutes, I'm like, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
we're all in a huddle with Spring. Bear's like, yeah, stab him.
I know all of his weak points.
Oh my god, I'm actually crying.
Shit.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Whoever said this was a stupid fucking question, you can eat. You can.
I said it was
munch
stupid.
butt.
I said it was stupid because you said if all three of us.
Oh, that is true. That is-
I
well,
said
all
it's a stupid
three.
question because I knew the answer.
we all knew it was Drew.
I knew it was going to be Drew.
I wrote it. I was like, I know who we're gonna say.
I really read the question as pretty much as all four of us are stuck in a raft in the middle of the ocean. When do we eat Drew?
And apparently, the only time frame we've given is 42 minutes, or while tripping acid in a basement.
Yeah. No, in a backyard swimming pool. That's what it turns out to be the whole time.
I think my favorite part of this is I need to figure out how the fuck we got in a predicament to get lost in the ocean in a raft. Because there's no way in hell, number one, I'm going to the ocean. There's number
That's 100. Yep.
yeah, number one, like I think
Mm-hmm.
I wrote this question, I will say, but there's no way. They're like, Zach, do you want to go on a cruise? I'm like, I rather fuck a cactus in front of my in front of my extended family. There's no, I don't want to go.
I'm doing a podcast.
Zach, do you want to go float on the ocean for 7 days without seeing land? I don't want to fucking do that. No. You want to pay thousands of dollars to do so? No, I don't. I don't want to do that. Yeah, so. Anyways. So, I think we figured it out. I think the consensus of order is Drew's eating first because he's such a nice guy. Josh is eating second. We don't really have a reason for it. I think we all just kind of understood that Josh dies second.
I think I can beat Zach up
I don't
well
think
enough
Josh
that-
dies. I think Josh dies second to last. I think Josh.
You think
dies
Josh beats
third.
me?
I think it
Yeah.
turns into a fight between me and Bear. I think that's
Yeah.
fine.
You know, that does make sense. I'm I think persuasive enough to convince myself not to get killed first. But I think the whole time I'm hoping, dear God, please let us get rescued because they're both gonna fucking eat me.
Yeah.
You know what? And I
So-
think towards the end, I would need like someone to talk to that wasn't myself. You know, so
Yeah.
I'd probably spare Josh. You know, And I'm hoping he'd spare me too and be like, listen, dude, we're about to fucking die. Like, I'm belly full of fucking human meat. Like,
How
raw
long
human
can
meat.
humans
I'm pretty
sustain
sure
you?
I have worms, if that's how you get them.
the most interesting thing is who's getting eaten first. I'm also kind of wondering whose piss is being drank for, like whose piss is being passed around first. Because the most important thing is fucking water, right?
I mean, figured we'd
you die
drink
within
our own for a bit. I mean,
you die within. How are you gonna drink your own?
you've pissed into your own mouth. It's wait. I think it'd be easier. Wait a second. Wait. Bear. Are you trying to fucking say
Elasto
if
dick
we
over here, man.
get
Who's sucking my dick for my
like if you're like, all right, we're stuck in the raft. Like, all right, who's peeing in whose mouth first?
Oh god.
I feel like this whole time.
Bear, we've got 2 gallons of water. Fuck the water.
Just save the water.
He throws it overboard, dude.
Yeah, Bear throws both gallons overboard.
This is just a big
Who's
ploy
drinking
to
my
see
pee?
who's drinking my piss.
Drew, piss in my mouth. I'm dying up here.
Oh god.
God damn it.
Okay.
Oh
Okay.
god.
Well,
Oh god.
I think it's time to move on, guys.
Oh god.
Okay. I'm gonna move this one.
God, that was such a geek fest. Yeah, take us
All right.
away. Bring us somewhere. Bring us somewhere
All
else.
right, Zach, what do you got?
Oh.
You got this new section for us. What do you got for it, Zach?
Okay. All right. Next section. Next section is love doctors. So they call the last few weeks we've been doing a section called Touche or Douche, and we actually that was never meant to be a permanent part of the podcast. That was always meant to be kind of like a temporary thing that rotates in and out. So this section here, so philosophy is here to stay. Trivia questions will be here every week. But love doctors and Touche or Douche will be rotating through. No set calendar. It's just kind of dealer's choice of whatever we're feeling that week. So love doctors is a section that we've come up with that every week we're going to the Yahoo singles and dating relationship advice section, and we're going to just find a random anonymously submitted question, and we're going to use our wonderful, beautiful big brains to answer that question for everyone. So this week I've actually I did a little digging, and I think I found a young lady who needs our help. So, gentlemen, are you ready to hear about the damsel in distress?
Can we is there like a username for us to
Is there a
contact?
username? Does she have a username? No, I don't think so. I think this is submitted. Yeah, submitted anonymously. I'm pretty sure.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm
All
not
right, go
seeing a
ahead.
username. What's a good female name? It's not a high class female name because this is not a woman of
Nicole.
high social standing. I would assume. Nicole.
Nicole.
Okay, Nicole.
Oh god.
Nicole.
I don't know any Nicole's.
Yeah, I don't know any Nicoles either. Okay, so Nicole asks, should I maintain a relationship with him now that he's in prison? And there's a bit of a backstory here. I've been seeing a guy for nearly 2 years. Our relationship was very rocky, and it was not the healthiest. He's now in prison for a drug offense he committed prior to us meeting. I never knew about this, and only found out once he was convicted. Not arrested, but convicted. I also found out through a family member that he had committed fraud and was arrested while on bail. I also found out that he used my details to apply for a loan, a credit card, and a store card, all which I have now managed to cancel. I cut him off completely only to find him trying to reach me via family member to ask for money and clothing. He recently went to court and was sentenced to 8 years in prison. I feel upset. I genuinely cared for him, but he is extremely manipulative and a compulsive liar. He lied to his family about everything, and now that's all out of the open. I feel sorry for him. I feel very stupid that I gave him a chance, and I wish I never pursued any form of relationship with him. However, I do have feelings for him. And I just wonder whether it's a good idea to maintain a relationship or to cut him off. Okay, so I think we're gonna go in our JABZ order. Josh, what do you have to say? What do you have to say to Nicole?
Man. Why on earth is this a question?
I can when I hear you say this, I think I see you in like a Steve Jobs-esque turtleneck, like touching your fingertips together just ever so slightly.
Why is this a question? He stole from you your identity. He's multiple offenses. You already said it was a rocky relationship. There's nothing good coming out of this at all.
But love, dude.
Nothing good coming out of this at all. Yeah, this is the kind of love.
Got to do.
This is the kind of love that leaves you in a trailer alone without a baby daddy with 3 kids. You know what I'm saying?
Double wide.
I'm pretty sure
No.
if you have 3 kids with someone, you still have a baby daddy, but it's just a very
He's in prison for 8 years though. Like that's
he
that
can
kind
be
of
a baby daddy.
relationship.
Will be. I'm sure there are a lot of baby daddies in prison. I will say that.
So the answer is no, not worth it.
Oh, okay. Nicole, Josh says, "Dump your man. He's not worth it." That's how you end up with a baby daddy in prison.
Are you Dr. Phil right now?
Me and my Dr. Phil, we are all the love doctors. But yes,
right.
I will be Dr. Phil. But
All right,
Dr.
Drew, what's your advice?
F-E-E-L.
I want to be Dr. Love from Kiss.
Okay, so I'm Dr. Phil. Drew is Dr. Love. Josh, what's your doctor name?
Dr. Soggy, I guess. I don't
Okay, well, that was a fucking waste of creativity. There.
I will be Dr. Pull Out.
Oh
God
God.
damn it! The way you said that made it sound like like a request. Like doctor, please.
Okay, so here's my take on it, right? So it's if she still has feelings for him after 8 years of them being separated, him in prison and all that, then like
No. They've only been seeing. She's been seeing him for 2 years, but he was recently
Okay.
sentenced to 8 years in prison. Yeah.
okay, that's what I'm saying. So after the 8 years are up, right? Because they won't be able to do anything for 8 years. If after that's up and she still has feelings for him, I say go for it, Nicole. He's all yours. But
So you think
other than that,
so and that is, so like if true love is true love, it ignores like identity theft, like flagrant fraud, manipulation, abuse. Is that what you're saying?
oh, maybe not abuse, maybe not the last one.
Well, I mean,
I
I
do
think,
love
like,
me some manipulating though.
I do think like manipulation and I don't know, fucking identity theft is abuse in and of itself, but
Manipulation.
manipulation.
No, I mean there's some places where I draw the line, but if she's getting abused, definitely that's where I draw mentally or physically for sure.
Okay.
But any relationship's gonna have their weak spot.
I swear to God, if I need
You hear that,
to
Rachel?
fucking say it. Yeah.
You better start applying for some credit cards.
Identity theft, fraud, and manipulation. Everything. It's ups and downs, man. It's ebb and flow.
What's love got?
Oh shit.
Drew, you better hide your credit karma from Rachel.
I know she's already ran it up the wall.
So Doctor Pull Out. What are?
Yeah, thank you so much. This is my analysis. I think that a lot is going to change when he goes to prison, and when he ends up bunking up with Bubba. I think that he's going to find his true love. Okay. No, this is the dumbest shit of all time. This chick's with him for 8 years. I think this is why Darwinism is actually a thing. I hope that she gets with this guy and gets what she has coming because people are fucking dumb. This chick's still helping him out. Still has. How do you have feelings for someone after all that kind of shit? Is the feeling hatred? Is that what she's talking about?
Love.
Sure as shit ain't love. That's a loaded shit.
Love, dude.
I can't even imagine. But I will tell you, 8 years in the pen, that dude's gonna be either getting a little bit of Jesus in his life, and his life's gonna turn around, or he's
a little bit
gonna
of
get a little bit of
Jesus in his
dick.
life. Yeah.
Yeah.
A little Jesus or a little Jesus, either way.
Yeah. So I'm a no-go. I think Nicole needs to get out.
What if Bubba ends up stealing his identity in prison?
Oh.
How ironic is that, huh?
Ooh.
Lifetime. Hit your boy up. I'll sell you the rights to the script.
What if he steals Bubba's ID
shit.
and then Bubba gets with Nicole?
Oh,
Who's
my
like, hey,
God.
we're
Ooh.
both same place. We loved the same man.
Ironically, Bubba is in prison for identity theft. Okay, here is...
Bubba's in prison for eating his friends on a raft.
After 30
And
minutes.
he keeps asking the dude who Nicole's with, piss in my mouth now!
I'm dehydrated. My salt is low.
Dr. Phil, what you got? for it?
Dr. Phil, here's my thoughts. Imagine how good your pipe game has to be
Oh God!
to steal a woman's identity, open up credit cards and stuff in her name, get arrested for jail, get put away for 8 years, and still have her be like, "But I love him, I do." Like imagine like you have to have a dick like
Yeah.
like a will of Parmigiano Reggiano, and you just have
I
to have
disagree.
And you have to know how to use it too.
yes, dude. Thing is,
I
you
don't
just
think he could have a tic tac down there, but the dude's just really good at persuasion and manipulation. You know?
I mean, that is true, but in my narrative, he's got a big
I mean,
dong.
not to cut you down, I'm sorry.
Yeah, in my narrative, he's got a big dong, and that's what's funny. I also get to say the word dong. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Needs a monster condom. Back dog.
here's what I'm going to say. Oh, God. Here's what I'm going to say, Nicole. You need to dump the chump. I think you need to get with Bubba, even though he's also in the pen for identity theft. He seems like he's not as flagrant about it, possibly. Not really sure.
But he made her a better person because I'm sure she's got like her credit on freeze and all that shit. You know, like all of her
What?
financials and
Are
shit
you
taken
fucking
care
kidding
of.
me right now, Drew?
That's your idea of financial prosperity is freezing your credit after identity theft.
Hell yeah, bro! You know, ain't
Oh,
nobody
shit.
taking that shit now.
Yeah, you're right.
Ain't nobody
'cause
want
she-
it.
Not even her. Oh God, I would like here, ma'am. You can't sign up for a loan when your credit is frozen. But I have great financial health because my credit is frozen. What happened? My scumbag ex went to jail and stole my identity. Man, we can't give you a loan. Oh shit. Okay, goodness. What's up next? So it looks like Josh. How about you take us into Trivial Dispute?
All right. So, as you guys know from last week or last episode, this is Trivial Dispute, weekly trivia questions. Someone's gonna get punished. Whoever loses. The scores.
You said punished, not punched. By the way, we did not fucking agree upon that. I do not want to get punched.
Yeah,
It's okay. It's okay, buddy. You're tied for first with me. So the scores are as follows: me and Zach with 2 points, and Drew and Bear with 1 point. If you guys have been following Trivial Dispute, you know we all really suck at trivia.
No, y'all just pick dumb fucking
y'all
questions.
just pick fucking asshole questions.
Yeah,
I'm really
and-
fucking good at trivia. I go to
Yeah,
trivia night
okay.
every Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm incredible
Wow.
at trivia. Y'all just pick stupid fucking questions.
Well, luckily for you
Yeah.
guys, I start off
Yeah.
the trivia this week. So,
Okay.
question number 1. On a par 5, if you get the ball in the hole in 2, what is it called?
Albatross.
Albatross.
Yep.
Final answer.
Final answer?
Albatross.
Okay. You guys all got it right. See? I knew you could do it, Zach.
Yeah, Zach's already editing the points.
Put Josh down 1. Why'd you give Josh a 3?
Oh shit.
I don't know, but I like it.
Oh,
I like the way he thinks.
Good call, Bear.
All right. Where was pizza invented?
Mexico.
I know he doesn't actually know that. That was just a quick guess. There's no fucking way.
New York.
Yeah, I feel like it was in the USA.
Oh, for sure, USA. I was trying to pick the city.
Oh, I'm just
So,
going to pick the country and
after
take a
my-
real broad.
Hours and hours of 5 minutes of research right before this podcast. Naples, Italy, is where the first pizza.
Oh god
was
damn it.
Oh.
invented.
Who would have thought?
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I was
it's
like.
kind of a
I was like,
It's
I'm gonna.
Naples, not Naples.
Oh god.
Napoli's. What is it?
It's Naples.
Naples. That's
Nipples,
what I
Italy. Nipples,
Jesus,
Italy.
you uncultured swine.
Oh. Oh god. You want a snopple?
Can we get a fact check on where pizza was made really quick, though?
What do
Dude,
you mean?
If you Google where was pizza invented, it's gonna say Naples, Italy. I'm not
I don't doubt it.
I didn't work
I thought it
32
was
years
too
at
obvious.
McDonald's.
It was
Yeah,
like
that's what I also thought.
The fortune cookie question, you know.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, Italy invented pizza. That's fine. I was like, it should be Italy, but if he's asking me, it can't be that simple.
Well, I know there's some
Gotcha.
stuff that's considered like
Drew,
Italian.
would you have accepted Italy? Or did we have
Yeah.
to hit the city?
No,
Yeah, you would
no,
have.
Yeah. I would have.
Damn, I gotta stop following people. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Spaghetti was
Thanks a
invented.
bitch.
All right. What is the Japanese word that means empty orchestra?
Karaoke.
Karaoke.
Oh, I have to go with karaoke, dude. That's a great answer.
It is karaoke.
God damn it.
Holy
You're welcome,
shit.
guys. You are welcome.
Yeah, thanks,
Damn.
bro.
Josh, you should.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you some
ibuprofen.
Yeah.
Let them get some dumb
Yeah,
guesses
dude,
in.
that's insane. I would not have got that if Josh wouldn't have said it first.
Yep.
Yeah. Good job.
It's all the
Alright.
anime I watch.
All right.
Yeah,
So
he's
my
a
question.
professional karaoke.
Fuck. God. What company is the world's biggest distributor of toys? What company
Ooh.
is the world's
Fisher
biggest
Price.
distributor? What company is the world's biggest distributor of toys?
Hasbro.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's a good one.
Yeah, I think it's got to be Hasbro.
Fisher Price.
You guys are all wrong. It's actually McDonald's.
Oh, that's a good
Distributor,
one.
not creator. Distributor of toys. McDonald's distributes over 1 billion toys per year.
God, that was a really good trivia question.
That was good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Josh, I'm here to make points. Come on.
All right. What is... So, okay, I'm going to explain the situation. You got to tell me what the popular name for it is.
The what? The popular name?
The popular name for what the
Okay.
situation is
Okay.
in golf. You hit the golf ball close to the green, and you have to chip it in, then putt. What is the popular name for that action?
Two putt.
Close.
Oh wait. Fuck. I'm just gonna say two putt. That's a.
Approach. That's my final answer is approach.
Barry, you got 3 seconds.
Yeah, a chip and
3,
putt.
2. Okay, I will accept chip and putt. There's 2. It's chip and putt and bump and run.
That's what I'm talking about. Fuck
Bump and-
yeah.
Nice.
Bump and run is what I was looking for, but chip and
I
putt
was
is...
literally like, man, it is what it is called. I was like, that was such
Yeah.
a fucking trick question. You had me fucked up.
Okay, so I have 4. So currently, I have 4 points, and all of you have 3 points.
Did you ask that because I just got golf clubs?
Well, I wanted to ask
That's
sports
fucking-
questions, but I figured disc golf has the same terminology relatively to actual golf, big boy
Yeah, that's
golf.
how I knew.
if
That's
you
how I
will.
knew the albatross one.
Did you get
Um,
golf clubs, Drew, just to add to the feng shui of your new place, or
No, it was actually a graduation present. But that's like a pro-am golf.
they don't know you at all?
Oh, bro, no, I've been killing it out that range, bro. I haven't tried to step foot on that course because I'm ass.
Drew, it's called putt putt, not a range.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, Drew, what's your next question?
All right. What is a hand pass? I'm just kidding.
I was like, "Fuck, no!"
All right.
My heart skipped a beat.
I was like, "I don't fucking know."
Spinach is high in which mineral? Again, spinach is high in which mineral? This is from Jeff.
Iron.
Zinc.
Oh, Josh, cool in.
I don't
Josh, you got 3
Uh,
seconds. Don't hit us with the I don't know.
know. Is potassium mineral? I'll go potassium.
Yeah. Sure, let's go with that. You're all wrong except for Josh. Or except
really?
For Zach. Yeah,
Oh.
except for Zach.
Oh!
It is iron. Yeah.
Damn.
God damn.
Man,
You nailed
he's
it. That's why
killing us.
Popeye. That's why Popeye
Ah,
ate it.
suck my dick.
All right, what you got for us, Bear?
Leonardo da Vinci's The Last Supper is located in what city? City.
Fuck.
Oh my god. Oh, it's a city. Fuck, I know the country. All right, I'm just gonna say Jerusalem.
I know it's like a really long named city.
You guys are like at like the 15-second
Okay.
mark. I need some answers.
I know the
Naples,
first
Italy.
2. I know it's like Santa Maria
Naples,
something. It's Santa Maria something. I don't know
It
the
is-
second part of the city.
It is Milan, Italy.
Milan?
Darling, Milan.
Do I get a half a point for saying Italy?
No half points.
Oh,
I'll
Santa,
give you-
that's
I'll
the
give
name
you
of
negative
the
a half point for mispronouncing Naples again.
Santa Maria. Whatever is actually the art gallery it's in.
Josh,
not
I
the
don't
city.
practice Santeria. I ain't got no crystal ball,
Yeah,
Okay.
but I had $1 million.
and he spent
And
it
I
all.
spent it
I'd
all.
spend it all.
Okay, guys. Which fuck my here? Let me take a sip.
Oh.
Let me take a drink of seltzer real quick.
Oh.
Whoa.
Editor cut
Oh,
Guys, we all need to get this right. We need to climb.
which part
Sex
of the
effects.
human body is named the hallux? Which part of the human body is named the hallux? Hallux.
Fuck.
It's the brainstem.
No, I'm gonna go. Well, fuck. I want to
Is
say
it-
something in the front of the throat. Not
I'm gonna go.
not bone.
See, you guys
It's
are going
not
high.
bone.
I'm going low. I'm going foot. Something in the foot.
See, I think it could be that too. He's either ankle or neck.
Something with the
Definitely in the neck, Drew. I totally agree.
All right, 5.
I think we all
Four.
answered,
Mine's
right?
yeah.
Yeah,
Mine's
foot.
front and neck.
So Josh said foot, Drew said front of neck, and Bear, what was yours?
I'm like back and neck, brainstem area.
Brainstem. Josh was the closest, but you're all technically wrong. It's the big toe specifically. The big toe is named the hallux.
I think.
I
I
give
think
it
the
to
foot's
him.
close enough. I think you should get that.
No,
Yeah,
the foot is
I
not
agree.
close enough.
Whoa. No, the foot. No, definitely not.
No.
If Bear thinks you should give it to me, then you
Dude.
definitely
Oh
should.
boy
Because
said
Bear
something
is.
in the foot.
No, it doesn't
No,
count
he said
though.
no.
Okay.
It doesn't count.
If he had been like,
I mean,
Zach,
no,
you're
no.
such a sore loser.
I'm not a sore loser.
That is kind of skeet. I mean, oh boy picked the right area. I mean,
Okay, it doesn't matter. What part of the human
could-
body is named the hallux? The hallux does not mean the foot. The hallux means the big toe.
I didn't say it
Okay.
means the
Yeah.
foot. I said somewhere in the foot.
Okay, that.
Okay, then I guess somewhere in the body.
No, but
it's-
I mean,
it's-
I think
it's-
somewhere
you
in
know
the
what?
foot
The
is.
song does go head, shoulders, knees and toes, so foot doesn't count.
Wow.
So that's a
All
good.
right.
Hey,
Saying.
valid.
It does not
That's-
count. It doesn't count.
No cap, dude.
No cap.
Sorry, Josh. I tried, man. I think you kind of got skeeted, but it is what it is. you know.
Okay. How about this? I will. If we think that's
We all got it wrong. You should give us a
Can
new
we give him a
question.
half point?
okay. If you guys, that's what I'm about to ask. Would you guys like me to find a new question?
Yes.
And give you a new
Yeah.
question. Yes. Okay.
Oh yeah, I want to beat you. I don't want to pick last. So yeah, for sure.
Okay. But I get to pick it, so let me look through here and find one.
I hope you pick it like you pick your boogers.
I've been doing that for years. I should be good at it.
Speaking of which, I just saw Fletch eat his booger the other day.
Again?
Yeah, again, dude.
Again? Oh
Hell
no.
yeah.
Hashtag not my president.
Too soon.
Not soon
Dude.
enough.
I made a joke about why he should be, because he ran for treasurer after he got impeached, right? I hope this gets cut out, but
It's not.
It's
Oh.
not, yeah.
yeah, great. And I was like, you know why he should be our treasurer? Because another name for money is dead president.
Oh, good God.
And I just fucking walked out.
Mic drop. All right, Zach, you got your question?
I'm still looking. Give me a second.
Give him a sec. We can shoot the shit for a little while. Talk about half points.
Yeah, I'm giving myself a half point.
Okay.
You know-
Okay, I got one. I've got one. No half points. No half points. All right, I've got one. Who originated the term Jim Crow?
Jim Crow.
Who originated the
answer.
term
Fuck.
Jim Crow?
What the fuck is Jim Crow? Can I get a little bit of backstory on what the name Jim Crow is?
Are you serious?
The Jim
Never
Crow
heard
laws?
of it.
Okay. if you
Ser-
don't-
Drew, are you real? Are you serious right now?
I'm-
Yeah,
That's a
never
history-
heard of him.
It's not a history lesson. If you don't know it, then you're gonna have a way fucking off guess.
It is. He has food in his name. It's
I gotta. My
Oh,
guess
I
is
kn-
Jim
yeah.
Crow, but I'm definitely off.
Thomas. Food. Thomas Rice.
Did you just say Thomas Rice?
Yes, Thomas Rice.
Thomas Rice.
Who's
So-
hey Drew? Who's the football player who beat the shit out of his wife in the elevator?
Ray Rice.
I'm gonna go with Ray Rice.
So
No. I'm gonna go with like Jim. I'll go like Jim Crow, something around there, like Drew. Yeah.
Okay, so Jim
Ain't
Crow,
no fucking dude named
and
Rice.
some dude named Rice. It's actually wrong. The gentleman who coined the term Jim Crow was actually Booker T. Washington.
Yeah, there was no chance.
Where's
We
Where's the
gotta,
food in there?
I'm just gonna start asking. Like, I try to give you guys shit every week that like some of you may know, but I'm done. I'm gonna stop giving you easy shit and just waterboard you with impossible questions.
Hey,
I
I
guess.
feel like other than Dax, I feel like they're all pretty fair.
All right, then. Okay, then what I'll do is I'll come down on the difficulty. I didn't think they were.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's like not even like well-known shit. Like, who the fuck would have known that, dude?
It was my second question.
But the foot one too.
Okay. Okay.
You know, like shit. Like,
Yeah, I feel like if it's that hard of a difficulty and you want a very specific thing,
it's like no wonder you're up 2 points.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'll come down next week.
I appreciate
I think
that.
what we should do is do one of these. There we go. I like that.
Nope. Not how that works.
Somebody just get a half point.
No.
All right, let's move on to Florida news.
No half points.
Come on.
Okay. So this was actually mine as well, but okay, so Florida news for this week. A Florida man was arrested for playing basketball while naked at a park. And when the officer asked him when the officer asked him why he was doing so, he told the officer that he was increasing his skill at the game. So what I need you guys to do, if you haven't, I need you guys to go to the link. I need you guys to scroll to the bottom of the page. I need you guys to look
Oh
at
my god!
How do you click into the link?
Oh my god!
mouse over the link and then click the
Grandma
the-
Bear.
click where it says link and then click the link beside it and then scroll to the bottom of that page.
Oh,
Dude, is that really his? Is that really his face?
That is really his face. Jordan Anderson, 29.
He's looking 3 different ways.
Jordan Anderson, 29, was arrested on Sunday for
come
playing
on,
basketball.
load. Oh
completely
my
naked.
god. I'm just doing it to increase my skills. Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh, that's wonderful. That
I
is
He's
think-
got the Evan
great.
eyes.
I think.
The name's
If you guys want to see the picture, check out our Facebook. It'll be
Yeah,
on
I
there.
don't think
Yeah,
we
we'll
need to
put this
explain
up- I'll
much
put this up
about
on the
this.
Facebook after this.
I think we just need to throw some on the Facebook and let everybody just see it.
'Cause that is wonderful.
This
Go ahead.
dude was arrested butt ass naked by the Longwood Police Department.
At 7:36 p.m.
Oh my god, dude! What a great storyline.
7:36 p.m. on a Sunday, by the way. Not 3 a.m. It was not even dark. Yeah. The real gem of this. When authorities approached Anderson and asked what he was doing, he stated he was working on his basketball skills, and he feels playing naked enhances his skill level.
Did you guys see it at the bottom of that earlier this month, retired WWE wrestler Matt Morgan was voted as the mayor of Longwood?
Wow.
Oh, hell
I
yeah.
do see that.
I feel like that just makes everything so much better.
All right, well, I know my trivia question for next week.
How recent is this?
Oh, this is 2 weeks ago, 13th.
Nice.
Congrats to him.
Okay.
So what do we think? Did it increase his skill? Do you think he's a better player?
I understand.
Think there's any
I understand. I do.
yeah?
I get it.
But me,
Everybody who's playing frisbee golf watch
It really
out for
ups his
Zach
confidence,
Garrison
you know.
playing naked, frothing.
But me understanding it does not mean I approve or support it. I will say that. If I had to leave.
Are you serious saying that you understand that?
I mean, I
You're just going for laughs here, because that's
I get
Bro,
it.
you ever
I
play
get
video
it,
games
like,
naked, bro? It really ups the skill, man.
No, it's
Confidence,
like,
everything.
if,
doesn't
like,
count if the pants are just around your ankles.
Yeah,
Drew.
that's an entire,
Yes, it does, dude. Don't even come at me like that, man. That's a low blow. Like
That
around
is-
the ankles, though.
No. Drew, you're the only person in the entire world that will argue how normal that is.
That's not true. There's a lot of weird people out there.
Drew, you're one of the few people
There you
within
go.
my friends group who would argue that is a normal
The
thing
only
to do.
person in your friends group, I hope.
Yeah, I hope. Yeah. Also, by the way, this is kind of off topic, but I've got to bring this up. I was watching a clip on Reddit the other day, and it was of this guy who was recording a podcast, and they were talking to each other about how they shit.
Yeah.
And the guy was like, "Do you know what I'm talking about, Drew? Or are you just giving me words of affirmation?"
Mm-hmm.
They were, for some reason.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. Tell me more. For some reason, they were trading stories about how they shit. You know, their process of shitting.
Of course.
And it comes.
I'm not fucking. I understand that for sure.
And it comes out that this guy, he was like, so every time, and the guy's like, okay, well, it's understood that every time you shit, you just you touch your poop. And the girl's like, no.
What?
No, I don't. He's like, what do you mean? She's like, I don't ever touch my poop. He's like, well, I mean, I've got poop on my hands before, but you know, like, never do I like touch the poop. He's like, you don't. Well, I mean, when you shit onto the toilet paper, of course you touch it. And the girl was like, wait a second, wait. You shit. You put toilet paper in your hand and you shit in your hand. He's like, wait, do you just let it fall in the toilet?
Oh no!
What?
And everyone was like,
no.
See, I thought he was counting like the butthole as
No,
like a part,
no.
and this chick is like her asshole is like the or his asshole is like the rim of a basket, and he's just putting out swishes.
no, this dude is putting toilet paper in his hand and shitting into his hand, and then
Bro, that's some Borat shit.
and then sitting that into the toilet. And the guy
Is
was
this in Florida too?
I don't remember where it was, but this dude was just like mind blown. And he was like kind of offended by people like, what, you just let it fall in the fucking water? Like,
Do you guys wipe sitting down?
No.
It depends.
What do
On
you
the,
mean?
Like if I'm
Like-
in a gas station, I'm usually white.
like do you mean stand up and wipe?
Do you stand up to wipe, or do you stay sitting down and put your hand between your legs into the bowl of
Yeah, I
the
stay
toilet
sitting
and
down.
wipe?
Of course.
Do you guys go in front or behind?
I go both ways.
I prop a leg up onto the counter,
I've done that. I've done that before.
Oh,
yeah.
and I
Get
line the
real
toilet
clean.
paper all the way up to my elbow, and I do one long streak of wipe.
Nice.
I don't go that
And
extreme.
after your
efficient.
toilet is significantly
You
clogged,
should be LG's.
I flush. I was talking to someone this week, and I was like, talking like, "God, you're such a savage," and I bet you wipe your ass with the roll.
Oh, that's great.
How much money do you have? I wipe my butt with the roll.
Mhm.
Oh my
I know you're listening. I know you know who you are. I know you're listening.
Yeah,
Wipe
that's
your ass with the
no,
roll.
but that guy found out on live podcasts that in the people in the studio were disgusted with him.
How could you not?
They were like, "Listen, I can't even look at you. I cannot be around you."
Do you think it all stemmed when
What-
he was
what
like a
podcast
kid
was
being
this?
potty
Shout out-
trained
shout out
to
and
it's gotta
he
be.
shat in it?
It's got to be. You don't. I don't think you. Thing is, I think it's. I
Like,
think,
mommy's so proud of you, honey. Like,
Good job
He'll
shitting in
he'll
your
grow
hand.
out of it. He'll
Yeah.
grow out of it.
that's
Good
it's got to
luck
be learned
shitting in
behavior.
your
It's got to be
hand.
learned. Like
Yeah,
I don't,
it does.
And I think that's hilarious because I've heard this. I've heard of a few times of people like finding out they're doing it the wrong way. Like I like
Sitting backwards on the toilet. Have you ever heard of that?
I mean,
Dude,
I-
my
That's not
buddy,
that
my
bad.
buddy does that.
Yeah,
No,
you
he
can-
said yes.
It's not
My
that
buddy
bad.
does that, and he eats while he does it.
I was just gonna say you can eat pasta on the backside of the toilet while you
why
shit.
pasta? Why
Do
pasta?
not-
Why
I
out of
mean,
eat
every out of
cereal, but
everything
yeah.
you can sit on the back of a toilet? I think it's hilarious that you're like a nice bowl of spaghetti, a little
Fresh
a li-
from nipples or naples.
a little bow tie pasta, straight,
Napoli's.
a little farfalle penne, a little pesto penne on the back of a toilet. Oh my God.
What?
Don't knock it till you try it.
No, I'm not knocking it.
no.
I would absolutely do it. And I think pasta's an astute
So-
choice.
So
It's
I
efficiency.
like the question. So I want to ask you guys, how do you take your shits? Walk us
I
through
think
it.
normally.
I think I think it's
Yeah.
not, I think
That
it's-
one guy probably thought it was normal too.
Yeah, and so now I'm honestly afraid of telling you the way I do it, just in case.
Do you
I'm like
really
a-
wipe sitting down?
Yeah, of course I wipe it.
Yeah. So what?
Absolutely.
I don't.
I don't. I stand up. I don't.
I stand
Really?
up.
I don't stand always.
I feel like
lean
it
forward.
smushes it between my cheeks, bro. I don't like it.
Maybe.
So here's another question:
Depends on
Do
how
you, whenever you sit
disturbing
down
your shit
on the
is.
seat, do you spread your cheeks as you sit down?
Yeah, like I like prop them. I prop them up
intentionally
on the
spread
sides
them, like
almost.
grab like one hand in each cheek and just like wrench it open like a fucking cracked
Are you
watermelon?
serious? How does
Yeah.
that must hurt?
No, I don't know. That's what I'm
dude,
asking.
It,
Oh,
it
you
makes
just-
it come
you
out
just-
clean.
You
Kinda
just,
clean
you
with
just
poopy, no
spread it
wipe.
open a little bit. Yeah, so it doesn't get on the
If
sides
I
as much.
have a no wipe shit, I am seriously concerned.
Well,
Because then
you're
I
doing
wipe
it
like
wrong.
5-6 times, and I'm like, it's got to be there.
I'm just
I'm like,
missing
I'm just missing, or it's just somewhere else on my body. Like it came out. Like I'm honestly, to God, confused as to why there's nothing.
I mean, like, I don't know. I feel like the act of like sitting down on the toilet, I think naturally gives you enough separation that you don't. That's not like shitting into an envelope. I mean,
Right.
It also depends on the toilet seat, because there's some that just hug it just right, and then there's some where it's like, man, I really need to do some.
When I shit, my dick touches
Dick
water.
when I shit,
That's the worst.
My dick touched the water. My dick touched the water.
I don't have that issue. I'm just gonna be if
Yeah.
I'm gonna be.
My balls get
100%
ice cold.
No, pork chops balls get ice cold. That's
Oh my God.
Oh
Good
god.
like
Oh.
two
Good old
mango-
pork.
It's like two
He
mangoes
can't.
and a
He
Walmart
can't.
sack.
He cannot wipe while sitting down. One, the shit would get on his balls, and two, if it accidentally was like an auto flush,
Oh,
You
my
know,
Oh, dude.
It would,
it would
God.
it would rip the balls with
it would space jam him.
Yes. Yes.
Straight up. Okay.
So
we've-
what is up?
Yeah, we have strayed.
We're
We've
going
successfully
from-
talked
we're going
about
from pooping.
pooping for 10 to 15 minutes.
It looks like we're
With
going
that
from talking about
podcast.
pooping to peeing in cups. So
Yeah. So Josh and I had a kid. I named him Jeremy. Sure. And then I moved to get away from him. And well, the lease we signed said it wasn't supposed to, like, water or anything wasn't supposed to be cut off for like a whole week. So we knew we had time, and we were having some issues contacting the place and all that. And well, we woke up this morning to find out our water was off, right? And it's like, when your water's off, you only get one flush if you got one toilet. If you got two toilets, you got two flushes. You know, that's usually max in a household. So the first thing I did in the morning was go take a shit. So we were out of flushes.
Wait, how early in the day do you take a shit? Like, I don't think I've ever woken up and immediately.
Did you let her shit on top of your shit? And
Rachel doesn't poop, so.
Wait a second. Who's gonna tell him?
So I've been having to pee in like cups, shit, like all day. Like I just have a collection of cups down in my basement.
Leave the
of
fucking
pee.
house.
Still?
is there a collection? You don't go
Right.
dump them
Dude,
out.
I'm in like a-
Thank
I'm in
you
a-
so much.
No,
Zach.
dude,
You can
I'm
go
in-
outside, asshole.
No. I'm in a nice neighborhood, but there's no fences.
True.
Like-
True. Establishments have places you can go take a shit and a piss.
Yeah, I was like,
Put
you're
the
like, I've
fucking
been-
video
Where?
game controller down and go to a fucking Subway and
Bro,
take a
I don't
shit.
even
Dude,
I
let
don't
me-
even have internet yet, man. How
Listen.
am I supposed to go? I'm not even playing
What?
games.
How,
I
Car,
know,
walking, anything.
How
any
is your
mode of
access to the
transportation?
internet prohibiting you from shitting in a restaurant?
Drew, I know
For
you
real.
don't have the job experience I do.
I mean, I did go to Aldi's to take a shit. But that's like
There you go.
but in my short
Yeah.
stint as a maintenance man for a CrossFit gym,
God damn it.
when the water's turned off, you can flush, and then you just go get gallons of water from Walmart, put it back in the bowl, and you can flush again.
okay, but our water's gonna be on tomorrow, so I didn't want to go through all the trouble of doing
Dude, a
that
gallon of water from Walmart
So
is like
basically,
90
you're
cents.
peeing in cups because you're a lazy little fuck.
shit. Exactly.
That's
So,
end of story.
but the worst part was, okay, is I've been pouring beer into cups as well, and dude, I've almost picked up the wrong
story
cup.
right fucking here.
Yeah, what? Why?
Why? Because I drink my beer out of cups.
Why do you leave the cups inside? Why not just like piss in them, take it out, dump it out, and throw it away?
Dude,
If you,
Drew
if
logic
you say they're
is
nice
so
cups,
bad.
if you say they're nice cups, I'm slapping you across the face.
I mean, they're not nice cups.
He's
But
pulling.
just don't drink out of the cups next time.
He's pulling out the frosted glasses from the freezer to take a piss in.
What the actual fuck?
Okay, this is kind of exaggerating. I've been peeing into Sonny water. But
No, don't lie to us. Don't lie to the people.
Dude, I feel like you.
This is coming from the same man who just leaves his
I
pants around
do,
his
man.
ankles.
It's a nice life. You should try it sometime.
Rachel, you still
rules.
have time to back out of the marriage.
Now just picturing Drew in his basement waddling around with his pants around his ankles to the nearest cup. Just waddling like a penguin. Hand on his dick,
He's
squeezing
probably
it so
got
he
a
piss.
fucking Dasani bottle taped to the side of his leg. It's
so,
like,
so he can piss in it while playing Rocket League.
Oh,
it's
God.
like what is it called when they put that fucking rope down your dick hole?
Catheter.
A catheter.
It's
Yeah,
called an
like
oil
a
change.
hood- It's like a hood.
Oh.
I'll just be right in the Dasani bottle.
I'm more curious as to how Rachel has convinced him for this long that she just doesn't shit. Either she's the world's stealthiest shitter or Andrew is the world's dumbest man.
He doesn't truly believe that. He's just trying to be sincere.
Oh, okay, well.
And she
Yeah,
doesn't
there's
fart,
no
she
chance.
fluffs.
Also, Drew's probably one of the world's dumbest, man.
I'm not gonna argue, dude. I'm
Okay.
shit.
Drew, you're not dumb. You're just so unobservant.
Yeah,
That's real
100%
shit.
it.
Drew is
That's
just
really
so unobservant.
Like when it comes to books, dude, straight A's. When it comes to fucking anything else, dude,
Look at Patrick Starr over here.
yeah, dude.
Okay.
So next up on the What Is Up, as a non-hockey fan, non-blues fan, I need to ask you guys.
Flan.
Flan. Flan.
That's Mexican.
I need to ask you guys, what is Gloria?
Oh my god. I'm sorry that we blew out your speakers in your car, whoever's listening. Jesus.
Go ahead,
Drew,
Bear.
do you want to take this or
No, Bear, you're mentioning how
Yeah,
none of us are real
I
Blues
heard you're an
fans
avid
Okay.
hockey fan.
because we don't
That's
live in
true.
Missouri.
Okay, so the basis of the story and the true fact of the story is they were out on the St. Louis Blues hockey team was out on a road trip and they were playing like absolute dog shit. They were like last place in the league in
January
January. And they were playing, I believe, the Philadelphia Flyers in Philadelphia. You can fact check me, I might be wrong on
That's
that.
correct.
But they were at a bar and they played Gloria over the speakers at the bar. And they were all dancing. The whole team was dancing. They were enjoying the song. And they're like, fuck it, let's play it again and again and again. And they played it the whole night and they just enjoyed the hell of themselves. Following morning, they went over to the stadium pregame workout practice, played the song there. And then later in the night, they played the Flyers and they beat them. And that game was the first of 11 games win streak in a row. And so then they took on the Gloria song as their winning song, and they play it every time they win a game now. Zach.
So is that like a recent thing? So that just started like 5 months ago, Play
This-
Gloria?
Yes.
Wow, that's crazy, because I thought it was like a year, the way people talk about it, I thought it was like a year, like years-long tradition. Like,
No, it's a brand new, and they used to play when the Blues go marching in. That was like a older
They,
one.
st-
But
they still do the Blues marching in at the beginning of games.
yeah, but this is like a new
Yeah.
winning song. I don't even know any actual like Blues game win songs from before ever. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
I think they would play different songs, but now they've really stuck with the Gloria thing, and it's really taken the city by storm. It's a horrible fucking song. It is like nails to a chalkboard, just horrible disco-esque shit. But
you love
but
it.
this I kind of do. I never really play it. To be completely honest, I'm really superstitious about my shit. You can ask my girlfriend. I have not shaved my beard since we've entered the playoffs,
Uh-huh.
and I'm looking like a raggedy piece of shit right now for them. And I don't play the Gloria song until I only play it one time after we win every game, and that's it. I don't listen to the
But
car.
it's
the
really
following day. I
annoying
don't do
because,
any of that shit. It's specifically to be played once right after the game.
There
That's it.
is a radio
And
station here in St. Louis called Y98, and they literally play for 24 hours on repeat after the Blues win.
Yes,
And
Oh,
it's
yes.
super obnoxious.
Nice.
That's fine.
So I'm kind of new to hockey, and so like I had a text well new as in 5 years, 3 years, I guess. And so when I heard that the Blues are playing Gloria after every win, I like had to text Bears like, "Is this something we do all the time or after we win?" Because I'm super superstitious too, but I want to fuck anything up. So I'm over here like I gotta make sure I got my ducks in a row.
Speaking of
Making sure that we're
superstitions,
playing.
me and Drew have our own superstition now that started
Mm-hmm.
in Game 7 against the Stars.
Josh's beer,
My beer.
the lucky
yeah.
beer.
The
I
lucky
have
beer.
to drink a Michelob every game, or else.
Well, now we both have to because
Yeah.
you had to pass it on to me for the last.
So yeah, the other night I was sick and was just throwing up everywhere and all that shit, and so I just couldn't drink the beer. So I had to pass on the torch to Drew, but we still pull out the dub. And
So
thanks
now,
to Drew's
Josh,
beer.
if you start drinking the beer, what happens if you drink a beer? And you
I
get-
think as long as the beer has been drank, and it has to be Michelob Ultra, as long as the beer has been drank, we were all right.
Okay.
Honestly, I'd put it in my mind like if it, like the beer thing for an example, like if I drank that Michelob Ultra and we lost, Zach, I would like think to myself, I'd be like, well, I drank it wrong, or I drank it in the wrong amount. I'd be like, last time I drank it in 10 minutes, this time I drank it in 11 or 12. You know, like
I drank it too quickly.
Well, so I will say,
and I try to find the balance again next time.
Got you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, cool. That's hilarious.
so I drank it, and then we won on Game 7, which was an awesome game. Then I didn't drink it the next time, and we got completely blown out by San Jose.
And when we say we mean that we're actually part of the St. Louis Blues.
Yeah, we are on the official St. Louis Blues
yeah.
drinking team. Hit us up
If
for the
you're a
socials.
fan, baby, you part of the team.
Yeah, so
Hell yeah.
I drank a Smirnoff Ice during Game 1 against San Jose, and we got
On purpose, or-
whomped. That's just what I had. I was like, I'll just drink whatever.
That's
Fuck it.
just what I had.
yes, on purpose.
And,
We didn't fully understand the superstition then.
oh, so get
God,
this.
if anybody from the Blues is listening, you need to send Josh Michelob Ultras.
So yeah. So listen to this. Here's the crazy part about the story. What game was it? The game that they had the hand toss.
Mm-hmm.
The hand pass?
The hand pass.
Was that game 4?
Game
3?
Mm-hmm.
Game 3?
Yes. So I was at work that night, and I had no way of getting one. I even told my boss, like, listen, I just need to go up to the gas station, smash a beer, I'll be right back. And he's like, I don't know about that, bud.
I even called his boss to say, I was like, dude, listen here. We're really superstitious.
serious?
Josh needs to drink a Michelob Ultra.
So
Imagine
I get off
imagine
work.
having an employee who had 18 other jobs, and his friends start calling you. Like, listen, you need to let your guy start drinking right now. The fucking Blues are losing.
This job means nothing to him. He will quit it and admit it and find something else.
So Drew, I told Drew, I was like, dude, I have $0 in my bank account. I'm at work. Fucking Drew, homie, comes through, Venmos me $2.50 to go pick up a Michelob at the bar or at the gas station. And so as I'm leaving, I buy the Michelob and we go into overtime. And like before I could get home to drink it, like as soon as I got out of the car, opened the Michelob, hand pass.
Jesus.
I was a minute too
beer,
late.
dude.
I'm a true believer in that shit. The stars
Yeah.
must align.
Mm-hmm.
So
We could have a whole section full of just like
Superstitions.
Sports
oh
superstitions.
yeah, I never.
To quote the great Michael Scott, I'm not superstitious. I'm just a little stitious.
So
Well, that's good shit. Josh,
needless to say, I will
Josh-
be packing a beer in my lunch when I go to work, if I'm working
That's
during the
what's
Stanley Cup.
good.
All right, hit us. Joke of the week, Josh.
Joke of the week. All right, you guys know this is a good one because I got it from Ellen.
Degenerous.
Ellen DeGeneres.
God love her.
right.
Ellen Degenerate.
You ready for this one, boys? Why was the computer late to work?
That's a good one.
Because
I don't know.
it had a hard drive.
God damn.
So Zach, I think you and I should take these jokes.
No, I did. I think it's.
Hey,
funny
I got
that
next week.
Josh was Drew. No, Josh was giggling at his own joke. And Drew was like, "That's the best joke."
Yes. Drew's too easy. It's too easy to get him fucked up on the joke.
No, I just decided to go with a short, cheesy joke to this week. Especially that we're already 15 minutes over because we talked about shit. I figured the short, cheesy is probably the way to go.
All right, that's great.
We did-
Outro us.
Outro.
All right.
All right.
Go ahead,
Josh.
Zach.
Oh wait, I do outro. Never mind. Just kidding. Well, all right, guys. That's all the time we have for this week. We did go about 10-15 minutes over, but it's totally fine. We had a lot of fun doing it. Thanks for listening. Be sure to go to our Facebook, give us a like. We like to post a lot of stuff that go along with the episode. We like to post teasers. We post a lot of different stuff there. So search for Breaker 19 Podcast on Facebook, or you can follow the link in the description of this episode. So be sure to share this with your friends, share this with your family, share this
Especially
with
your family.
parents, especially your family. Any elderly parents, any elderly grandparents, especially ones who are probably strictly religious or have very right-wing political views. I think
Yeah.
I
Perfect,
think they're
boys.
right in our wheelhouse. Share it with them. Again, we're not really sure how you found us or why you're here, but damn it, we're sure glad you came. So that's all from me. I'm Kid Wonder Zach.
I am Soggy Boys Josh.
And I'm Foxy Rabbit as Andrew.
And I'm Han Solo shot first as Conor.
Fuck
And you listen to Breaker 19.
Breaker 19.